Well, you're looking at my next project. I got the little CT2 done and I think it's sold. Won't find out for sure until Thursday. The guy's quite a ways away. He's got to figure out how he's going to get it home. So this is a 1974 DT250. When I got this thing, actually this was the first Enduro that I ever bought. And it was several years ago. And, well, golly. I had seen them when I was over in Japan when they were first introduced. 68 and 69. And I just fell in love with them. And always wanted one. So this came up on Facebook Marketplace. And it had been raced. So of course, all the lights were missing, the mirrors were missing, the meters were missing, the headlight was missing, the front fender was missing, the rear fender was there was no tail light, the chain was useless, the sprockets were useless, it didn't run. It didn't have compression. It wasn't locked up. That was the only thing. It did have a carburetor, which was a mess. The tires were shot. The rims were in pretty good shape. So I started buying parts. And I started cleaning things up. I took the motor out and set that on the bench and went to work. I took the tires, the wheels, and all that off, put new tires on the wheels, checked the brakes, made sure all the cables were there. Most of them weren't. There was no speedometer cable, of course. So I added a lot of money. I don't think I ever counted up how much money I spent on this thing, buying all those parts that were missing. The exhaust didn't have the silencer on the back. That was gone. The heat shield was gone. Both of the black plastic covers right and left side were gone. There just wasn't a whole lot left of it. It did have a gas tank. It wasn't very good, and I believe I got a different one, and I stripped it all down and repainted it. That particular color is a VHT engine enamel, I believe. What's it called? I forgot. Burnt copper. And it matches pretty close to what the original color was. So I got all the parts together. One of the hardest things to find was the brackets that hold the rear turn signals. But I found a pair of them. I think I probably paid close to $100 for both of them. Just a little piece of metal that goes in here. This is it. But they're hard to find. I think all the electrics work. I did put some different foot pegs on it. The oil pump works, and everything up here works. I think the mirrors might need to be tightened up and adjusted, but the seat is going to need a new cover. I'll show you why, if you didn't see it yourself already. Right there, it's split. So that's going to fall apart with very much riding. Now I had this running. Birds have been decorating it for me. I had this running at one time. And then I got sidetracked on different projects. So it's been sitting here for quite a while. It looks like it doesn't have a plug in it. That's not good. Anyway, this is going to be the next project. I did, by the way, I stripped the frame all the way down and repainted it. Most everything's been repainted. I see I put some different foot peg brackets on, and that's not painted, but we'll take care of that. I think I got everything on it that it needs to be a complete bike. It does have a key, and the key actually works. And I think the key even works in this. So I don't have a battery in it right now, I don't believe. Yes, I do. I probably better put a charger on it. Looks to me like Mr. Mouse has been in there, into these holes. He might still be in there. I better not stick my finger in it. So tomorrow we start. That's my next project.